welcome back to my channel, More Than Just Skin. I'm Abby and today's video is all about the body products that have been helping me get through this harsh winter. If you've been following me here on YouTube or on Instagram, you will know that I'm from Mississippi. I'm from the South, and I am not built or used to the weather that we've been having this winter. This has been the coldest winter that I can remember, and I don't know how long. I have worn a coat more times than I can count, which is incredibly odd for living here in Mississippi. And one thing that this harsh winter is taking a toll on is my skin. Not just the skin on my face, but on my body as well. And I've really been countering those harsh, dry days with a regimen that has been helping, and I hope that maybe you will get some good ideas from it and it will help you too. Now, if you hear a little background noise like some pitter patter of feet, it's because my golden doodle Finley is coming in and out of the room and he's kind of running through the house. I apologize. This is not a professional setup here. This is real life, people. So here we go. Let's start talking about some body products. The first one isn't really a product so much as it's a tool. And this is my dry brush. I love this thing. This is the Hydrea London dry brush. My good friend Carly recommended this one from Instagram. She recommended this one for me and she could not have done better. It has this long stick on it, so it's good for hard to reach places if you don't have somebody who can brush those places for you. But it also has where you can take the stick off and then you have this where you can slip your hand in and you can brush. Now, you brush upward towards your heart. It's good for lymphatic drainage, it's good for cellulite, and it's just good for dry skin. I try to use this every time before I take a bath or shower. I'm not that great at remembering it, I will admit, but the days that I do, my skin just feels better. Now, let me give you one piece of advice. When you first do it, it's gonna kind of be a shock because it does kind of hurt your skin. It's a little harsh, but you will get used to it and you will find that your skin loves it and it's really good for your skin. There are two shower gels that I have been reaching for this winter, and the first one is by Aveeno, the Stress Relief Body Wash. Now, how I discovered this body wash, I get massages regularly, and at the very end of my massage therapist was putting something kind of as the final touch on me, and it smelled so good and I had no idea what it was. And I finally asked him what it was and he said it was the Aveeno Stress Relief Lotion. And I just absolutely fell in love with the scent. So I decided to go find the body wash, and I have been using the body wash ever since. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see that this shows up in my empties all the time. It smells great, it's very relaxing, I find it very soothing, and it is my go-to body wash. Another body wash though that I have been reaching for a lot, especially during these cold months, is the Glossier Body Hero Daily Oil Wash. This has taken the place of the L'Occitane Almond Body Oil, the shower oil. And I used to use the L'Occitane one to shave my legs, and this one actually has taken the place. I find this to be a little bit thicker, which I like, especially in these cold months. And it also has a wonderful fresh scent. It kind of smells of roses, but not gross roses. It smells really nice and fresh, and I have been enjoying this. I also love the container, and the price is good. I think this comes in around $20, so it definitely doesn't break the bank. There are two scrubs I have been reaching for during the winter months, and one of them I'm hesitant to even mention because if you're in the US, it's just basically impossible to get. But I'm going to mention it anyway because you may have a good friend overseas that can ship you some. It is the Sanctuary Spa Salt Scrub. Oh my gosh. This scrub is my all-time favorite. I love the packaging. I mean, look at this. You would think that this is a very expensive scrub, but this actually comes from Boots. It actually is oh, and it smells so good. It's a drugstore brand in the UK, and oh, it smells so good. I do have a backup when I finish this one, but it's hard to find, and I hate to even mention it, but if you are not in the US and you can get your hands on this, I would highly recommend it. It is a great exfoliator. It feels great on the skin. Your skin feels really good afterwards. It gets all the dead skin off. I find that it gets off self-tanner, which is part of the reason I like to use it, and it just smells really nice. But if you're in the US and you are looking for a good scrub that doesn't break the bank, I recommend the Flick Away by Soap & Glory. And the great thing about this is you can now get this at Walgreens. And this definitely is a budget friendly. It's not that expensive, and sometimes it goes on special, which makes it even better. I like the scent of this. Sometimes people don't like the scent of this as much, but I like the scent. It doesn't bother me. It's kind of a little fruity. It's very girly, but I think it's nice. I don't like the scrub texture as much as this one, but it works just as good, and I enjoy using this when I'm in the shower. Next up is body lotions. Now, one of the things that I think is very important for any time of year is to have a good exfoliant body lotion. But one thing that I would point out to you, if you are using a scrub in the shower, you really don't need to use an exfoliant body lotion. And when I mean by exfoliant body lotion, I mean something with acid in it, because your skin is going to be a little bit more sensitive. And these lotions that have acid in them, it will burn. If you have any kind of sensitivity on your skin, it will cause a little bit of a sting. For example, I shaved my legs one night and went in with one of these acid exfoliating lotions. Bad move. My legs were stinging and itching and felt terrible, so I will not make that mistake again. But if you are not shaving your legs and if you are not using a scrub, I would recommend using this Glytone lotion. Now, my best friend gave me this for Christmas and I have been loving it. It is the Glytone Exfoliating Body Lotion. I have KP, and I would like to tell you what that stands for, but I will butcher the name. But you know, it's the little bumps on the back of your arms. I don't really find that glycolic acid helps with that. You need lactic acid for that. So I use a lactic acid from The Ordinary on the back of my arms for the KP in particular. But glycolic acid is for anti-aging. So you know what this helps with? Spots. If you have any sort of hyperpigmentation on your legs, your arms, your hands, get yourself some of this lotion. This is like an anti-aging lotion for your body. So you're using all this anti-aging products and you're using it to right about here, and then not using anything below that. That's just insanity. So you need to be upping your anti-aging game on your body. This will do it. It is wonderful. I have seen a difference in the spots on my legs since I started using this. I love that it is in a pump, and I think this comes in around $30-something, but it will last you a while because it takes very little. It's not overly greasy. I find that it goes in the skin better if you put it on your skin while you're still a little damp. I think it works better like that, but I've really been enjoying this lotion and I am seeing a difference from it. Another lotion that is similar to the one by Glytone is Paula's Choice Resist. This is the Resist Skin Revealing Body Lotion 10% AHA, and I think this is around $25, $25 or $26. But as we all know, Paula does a ton of coupon codes throughout the year. So I would highly recommend when she's doing a coupon code, stock up on this stuff because this stuff is good. Same with what I was talking about with the Glytone. It is anti-aging for your body. It will help if you have sunspots. And let's be honest, I didn't know what sunscreen was when I was growing up. I mean, I was all about laying out in the sun, lathering on some tanning oil. So I have damage from that and I want my legs to look better. This is what does it. My dermatologist told me, get you a glycolic exfoliating lotion and that will make those spots on your legs that you don't like go away. And she was right. When I use this consistently, I see a difference. However, if you are like me and you shave your legs on a regular basis, you do need a lotion for the nights that you shave your legs. And I don't think that you need to use the acids every single day. It's kind of like on your face. You don't use them on your face every day. Why would you use them on your body every day? So the days that I don't use the acids on my body, I reach for the Kiehl's Creme de Corps. And look at this size bottle. I think I got this size bottle during the Nordstrom anniversary sale this summer, and you can see how much I've used of it. I love this lotion. I have bought it repeatedly. It has a nice fresh scent. It is pricey. It's not like a drugstore lotion, I'm just going to be honest. But when you can buy this large size and then you're not constantly having to run to the store to buy it, that really does make a difference. And this will last me a while. This should last me like through the summer. So I think it's a great deal. I will definitely repurchase it when it goes on special with Nordstrom's again. But you don't have to purchase this huge size. This is a liter. You can purchase it in a smaller size, but I would recommend this lotion. Also, other lotions that I love are by Curel, the unscented one, the Itch Defense. I like all those type lotions and I use them regularly, but these are the ones that I have been really focused on using. Now, as you saw, the exfoliating lotion sometimes will have kind of a medicine type smell. Neither the Polish Choice or the Glytone one, the smells don't bother me. But I do like to smell good. I like to smell girly. I like to smell feminine. I like to smell nice. So what I have been doing is I've really been relying on this body oil by Elizabeth and James, the White Nirvana. It smells delicious. It smells nice. It smells fresh. And I just like to put this on top of my lotions. I've really been using this and enjoying this a lot this winter. Now let's be honest. Everything, no matter what time of year it is, but especially in the dead of winter, everyone looks better with a tan. Am I right? You look better with a little bit of glow. I have been relying on and have been relying on for probably a good year now since I discovered it, the Saint Tropez Gradual Tan Mousse. This is a no-brainer. This is the easiest sunless tan on the market and I have tried a ton of them. The smell is not offensive, very sensitive to sunless tan smells. I hate the way sunless tan smells. This doesn't smell like that. This comes out in a foam. I put it on a mitt. I apply it on my body in circular motions. It's dummy proof. It doesn't streak. It looks good. Occasionally my hands look a little splotchy, but I think it's because I don't prep them right. But it is so easy to use. I use it on my upper body about every other day, and I use it on my lower body about once a week. But this gives me a nice glow. It doesn't I don't look too white, too pasty. And I would highly recommend that you check this out if you were looking for a good, easy, sunless tanner. I have two more products. Moving on to hands. A good hand cream is just a staple, and there are tons out there. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and rave about one in particular. The one I've been using a lot is the Laura Mercier Ombre Vanille Hand and Body Cream. I've been using it on my hands. I really like it. There are a ton of other ones. I really enjoy the one by Lana Lips. I really enjoy the one by Erin Lauder. There are lots of great hand creams out there, but I think a hand cream really is a staple this time of year. Taking care of your hands and making sure they are not dry is key. Also on your hands, these acid lotions, these exfoliators, because you don't want your hands, you don't want your face to look, say, 30 and your hands to look 50, because that's going to give you away. So you need to take care of your hands, and using an exfoliating lotion is a good way to do it. Lastly is kind of an all-purpose product. This is the Lana Lips 101 Ointment Multi-Purpose Super Balm, and it's similar to Vaseline, but it's thicker. I use this on my heels, I use it on my cuticles, anywhere where I have a lot of dryness. It does not irritate, it really soothes. I think that an ointment like this, you definitely don't have to get this one. There are plenty on the market, but I think you definitely, especially during this time of year, need an ointment like this to be able to reach for, to use, put in your nose when your nose is dry. You need this just for the basics, just for the extra dry places. But this is something I would highly recommend. And this one, of course, doesn't break the bank. It's definitely budget friendly. So if you're looking for a good one, I would recommend this one. So yeah, that was my body products that I've been relying on this winter. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please tell me below some of the body products you are currently loving and some that you think I should check out. And as always, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know if there are any videos you would like me to make in the future. So as always, I hope this video finds you having a fantastic day and a great week, and I will see you all soon. Bye!